Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. Come on over, get signed up for this evening's game by coming to this here website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. You'll notice when you get to the website that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, we're going to ask you whether you are or are not a part of the league. If you're in the league, hello, welcome back, valued trivia team members. If you're not in the league, hi, thank you for being here. Either way, we want you to play. Get signed up by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics of the night are question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme is a picture round. So clearly, that means the majority of the quiz is made up of these question and answer rounds. And here's how it's going to function for us here. I will ask a question out loud. As I have asked that question, it's going to pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning you'll be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options, but you are going to find that the vast majority of our questions this evening are short answer in their structure. It is your goal to then enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. There is a countdown timer that accompanies each of the questions in these first 3 rounds of the game, so keep an eye out for it. Make sure you always click submit answers before it's too late. Let's imagine a scenario in which you've entered in a response and you have a spelling error. It's no big deal. I am able to see what you've put as your response, so I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Additionally, let's say you've entered in an answer and you want to change your response. Feel free to update your answer. Just make sure you click submit answers again before that countdown timer runs out. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I am Meredith. I will be your trivia host here tonight. So thank you so much for being here. This is the website to come to get signed up for the game. It is a fully interactive virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name followed by an email address, then let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. It is season 62 of NYC Trivia League, checking in with our top 10 teams in the virtual quiz after 4 weeks of this season. In the top spot, we have We Drink and We Know Things with 159 points. And rounding out the 10th spot, we have Team Cockroach with 116 points. Congratulations to our top 10 teams thus far. You can see a full list of standings by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings, an appropriate name for that website. If you're just joining, welcome. Get signed up for the game by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, enter in a team name and email address. Let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. Back to the structure of the game. We get through those first 3 rounds, and then we're going to finish up the quiz with a picture round. The picture round is structured differently than our question and answer rounds, and I'm going to wait until we get to that final round to walk you through in detail exactly how that's going to work for us here tonight. Before we dive into round number 1, I do have 2 simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here tonight. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Do not look the answers up. I know you could do that. You know you could do that. Play fairly. Keep it fun for yourself and for everybody else. Rule number 2, Don't give away the answers in the chat. Please feel free to keep that chat active. Always fun hearing from you all throughout the game. Just refrain from spoiling things for other folks. That's all I ask of you. Outside of that, all is fair. Let's have a great time here tonight. Last opportunity to get signed up before we dive into our first category of the evening. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league, and you will be joining these 41 fabulous trivia teams from our namesake New York City and around the world. Our first team to get signed up, Think Pony Club. Love it. And our most recent team to join us, Kathleen Turner Overdrive. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck on the game, everybody. Our first category of the night, we are talking all about that's colossal. Colossal, our keyword in this first category. Here we go. Round one, question number one. One of the seven wonders of the ancient world, the Colossus of Rhodes, was a depiction of what Greek sun god? The Colossus of Rhodes, a depiction of Helios. Helios is your correct answer. Question number two, fill in the blank. Baseball legend Babe Ruth had many nicknames, including the Great Bambino, Sultan of SWAT, and the Colossus of blank. Babe Ruth, lots of nicknames. Maybe you're familiar with them from the movie The Sandlot, as I am. The Colossus of Clout. Clout is your correct answer for number two. That was a tough one. Well done. 33% of you got that one right. On to our third question in this colossal round. Colossal Biosciences announced recently that they resurrected what extinct canine species, naming the puppies Remus, Romulus, and Khaleesi. Thanks to colossal biosciences existing in the world once again are dire wolves. Dire wolf, your correct answer for number 3. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but interesting for sure. And of course, to the keen eye out there, a canine just came up, which is our theme for season 62. You have just been hot dogged, hot diggity dog. Every single time that we bring you a new quiz in season 62, we also are going to be bringing you something about a dog. Our next game coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com on Wednesday, April 30th. Hope to see you all then. Our next question in this first round of the game, question 4. Who starred in the 2016 movie Colossal as struggling writer Gloria, who moves back to her hometown and unwittingly manifests a giant monster in South Korea? The 2016 movie Colossal features Jason Sudeikis and stars Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway, your correct response for number 4. Our fifth question in this colossal round, Colossal Cave, is a large cave system in southeastern Arizona, located roughly 22 miles from what second most populous city in the state? What is all that noise? Someone honking right outside my window. Gotta love it. Your correct answer for number 5. There's a typo that's gonna pop up, but don't worry, you got points, and I'm fixing it. Your correct answer is Tucson, Arizona. Question number 6. The Marvel mutant Colossus made an appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine, though he was omitted as a major character from what 2024 Disney Plus animated series, which acts as a continuation of a show from the 1990s. Please be specific here. Colossus, not a part of the central cast of the new series X-Men 97, it's called, picking up where it left off in 1997. Question 7. Colossal bubble mascara is a cosmetic available today made by what brand, founded by pharmacist Tom Lyle Williams in 1915, who had observed his sister Mabel putting a combination of Vaseline and coal on her eyelashes? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's a social. Well done. Everyone got that one right. It's Maybelline, named for Tom Williams' sister, Mabel. Question 8. What English country house and estate was the principal workplace for Allied code breakers during World War II, where the decryption computers known as Colossus were developed? Wicked tough question. I bet a lot of you are like, yeah, I know about this place. I saw the Imitation Game. It's called Bletchley Park. Bletchley Park, your correct response. Tough question. Tough first round thus far. Don't worry, it's gonna have its ebbs and flows as always. Here's number 9. A Colossal Failure of Common Sense is a nonfiction book about the collapse of what fourth largest investment bank in the US in 2008? A Colossal Failure of Common Sense. Brutal name. It's all about Lehman Brothers. Lehman Brothers, your correct answer for number 9. Well done. 61% got it right. And we are on to our final question in this colossal round. An 18-inch toy version of what fictional hybrid dinosaur species introduced in Jurassic World and known for its camouflaging power is marketed as being super colossal? Some really good wrong answers coming in. Super awesomeosaurus. I like it. Velociraptor. Amazing. Naturally Colossuraptor. It's none of those. It's just called Super Colossal because it's a big toy. It's an Indominus Rex. Indominus Rex is the name of that fake dinosaur. That does bring us to the end of this first round. You may be relieved to hear we're moving on to something entirely different. Checking in with our top teams one round into the game. Right now, we've got a tie in sixth place with 8 points apiece between Why Not Zoidberg, but can't agree on a name. Team Cockroach, Los Pierces in fifth place with 9 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and a four-way tie for the lead with perfect scores, 10 for 10. The Mountaineer, We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. Our second round of the game coming at you in just a moment. But first, did you know that we do private events in addition to this weekly virtual quiz that we bring you and doing in-person bar trivia all around New York City? We also are happy to help you celebrate a personal gathering or a corporate event with your very own private event. Consider bringing us in for your next gathering, and you can reach out to me directly, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to hear from you. It would be just great to work with you. Our second category of the evening, we are talking all about answers in alphabetical order. Here's how round 2 is going to work. In this round, each correct answer will come after the previous correct answer alphabetically. So make sure you're paying attention to the previous answer, the first letter it started with. The next one will always come next alphabetically, whether it's the following letter or something farther down the alphabet. Let's do it. Here's number 1. What word is synonymous with basic when referring to substances that neutralize acids and have a pH level over 7, like water sold by Essentia? I've got an answer for you all for question number 1, starting out with the first letter of the alphabet with the word alkaline or alkali. Gonna get you the point there. Let's see, how'd you do on this first one? 74% of you got it right. Question 2. What state is nicknamed the Centennial State, as it became the 38th state 100 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence? The Centennial State, a nickname for Colorado is your correct answer for number 2. Question 3. John Mahoney, who played Martin Crane on what TV series, claimed that Moose, the show's Jack Russell Terrier, received more fan mail than any of the human cast members? Your correct answer for number 3, Moose, got most of the fan mail for the cast of Frasier. And you may have noticed it happened again in our quiz here tonight. You have been hot dogged. Our next question in this in alphabetical order round, number 4. Today exhibited at the Museo Reina Sofia in Madrid, what Pablo Picasso painting with a one-word title helped to bring attention to the Spanish Civil War that took place between 1936 and 1939? Your correct answer for number 4, that painting is called Guernica. How'd you do? 80% of you familiar with that painting. Question 5. Joanna Garagti became the CEO of what airline, headquartered in Long Island City, Queens in 2024, the first woman CEO for a major U.S. airline? So cool. Frasier cast member in the house. Your correct answer for number 5, that airline is JetBlue. JetBlue. 74% of you got that one right. Our 6th question in this answers in alphabetical order round. In 2013, what hard rock band became the first musical act ever to play on all 7 continents after performing for scientists and competition winners at Carlini Station in Antarctica? The first musical act ever to play in all 7 continents. This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you'd have known that at some point this evening, Metallica was going to come up. But Metallica, your correct answer for number 6. If you don't follow me already, I encourage you to do so. I do give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new quiz. And as a reminder, our next game coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here on Wednesday, April 30th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. More about this schedule, stick around this evening because after our game, the movie quiz returns again. You can find Chris over at play.themoviequiz.com at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So please stick around afterwards and play the movie quiz. It's always a ton of fun. Our next question in round 2, question 7. What was the pen name of William Sidney Porter, who wrote the short story The Gift of the Magi? We got to keep it alphabetical here. We had Metallica, and now we have this Gift of the Magi author, O. Henry. O. Henry, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. William Penn founded the colony of Pennsylvania in 1681 to provide a place for people of what Christian denomination, a part of the Religious Society of Friends, to practice their faith? Your correct answer for number 8 is Quakers. Quaker. 2 more questions in this alphabetical round. Here's number 9. Many publications have dubbed what water and getting late singer as the queen of Popiano, a portmanteau of pop and Amapiano, which is a South African house music subgenre. Name that artist. Your correct answer for number 9 is Tyla. Tyla is that South African artist. Our final question of round number 2. What 2016 film became the second Walt Disney Animation Studios film to gross over $1 billion worldwide after Frozen did so in 2013? The second ever Walt Disney Animation Studios film to gross over $1 billion worldwide, after Frozen did so in 2013, was the 2016 movie Zootopia. Zootopia getting a sequel in 2025. I like Zootopia a lot. I look forward to seeing the sequel. All right, folks, so we are at the halfway point of this evening's game. Let's do a check-in with our standings thus far in the quiz. As it stands right now, we have a tie, as per usual. In 8th place, 17 points apiece, Team Cockroach, The Next Postulation, Los Pierces, and Team 570. 8, tied in 6th with 18 points, Can't Agree on a Name, and Team Cockroach, tied in 4th with 19 points, The Mountaineer, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and tied for the top spot right now. Perfect scores, 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. Okay. It all comes down to this final question and answer round, and then, of course, the picture round to close out the game. You got some more points to add to those scores, everyone. Round 3 is in the category of also the name of a scary movie. In this round, each correct answer will both be a response to the question as well as the name of a scary movie. Question 1, fill in the blank. Alan Tudyk. Oh, actually, this is about a TV series. No, it's a movie. I'm sorry, I got confused. Alan Tudyk plays Harry Vanderspiegel on the sci-fi series Resident Blank. That blank, that's the scary movie part. I got it. The Mountaineer, I applaud your desire to be hot dogged thrice in one game. I do know, though, foxes are vulpine, not canine, so I'm holding back. No, we're not going to hear that song again. Not for a week. Your correct answer for number 1 is Alien. Alien, yeah, that's a scary movie. Question 2. What traditional Swedish holiday is celebrated on the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, with festivities that include dancing around a maypole? Traditional Swedish holiday involving a maypole. It's Midsummer. Midsummer is the name of that celebration. 71% of you got it right. Question 3. Circular, band, table, and miter are all different types of what tool? Almost a social on our hands. Circular, band, table, and miter are types of saws. Saw, of course, a series of scary movies. Question 4. Beware if you have trichodescophobia. The year 2026 will feature what calendar date 3 times? The only year in the 2020s with a 3-time occurrence. Triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13, occurring 3 times next year, is the date Friday the 13th, which is also a scary movie. Question 5. What nickname was given to NFL quarterback Ron Jaworski, who led the Philadelphia Eagles to their first Super Bowl appearance in 1980? Ron Jaworski, aka Jaws, his nickname. And of course, bringing back an oldie but a goodie from a previous season, you have just been Spielberged. Our next question in round number 3, question 6. What is the value of 2 raised to the 7th power times 11? I'm guessing some people out there were like, forget the math. What are some scary movies that have a number for a title? And if you came up with 1408, you got it correct. 1408, your correct answer for number 6. Question 7. Cystic fibrosis is an example of what kind of disease in which genetic mutations can be passed from parents to their children? Looking for a word that both answers this question and is the name of a scary movie. If you put Hereditary, you got that point. 75% of you got it right. Three more questions in this round. Here's number 8. Notable New Yorkers like Andrew Carnegie, Walter Chrysler, and Washington Irving are all buried in a cemetery named for what Westchester village? I'm hoping Washington Irving tipped you off that that village is Sleepy Hollow. A Sleepy Hollow. Spooky movie. Question number 9. What colorful name is given to a backstage area for performers to gather before or after their performances? In all likelihood, performers can hang out in this space during a show as well. It's the green room. Green room, your correct answer for number 9. And our final question of round 3. Valued as a gemstone, today 95% of what nacreous object made of calcium carbonate is cultured rather than naturally occurring. That nacreous object is a pearl. A pearl, your correct answer for number 10, which brings us to the end of our third round of the game. Checking in with our standings for our top teams as we head into our final category of the evening, the picture round. Right now, we've got a tie in 8th place with 26 points between Why Not Zoidberg, Team Cockroach, the next postulation, Los Pierces, and Team 578. Tied in 6th place with 27 points, Team Cockroach and Team 578. Tied in 4th with 29, the Mountaineer, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and tied for the lead. Perfect scores thus far. 30 for 30. Well played. We drink and we know things. 12, 17, and 69. It all comes down to this moment, the picture round, which this evening is in the category of TV shows set in school. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of TV shows that are set mostly or partially in schools. It is your goal to identify each TV show for 1 point apiece. On your answer sheet, you'll see all 10 images laid out next to each other. Inside of the images are going to be numbers from 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the TV show on the corresponding numbered blank. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll come back together and go over how you did before we move on to our tiebreaker question to close out the game. Best of luck, everybody. Here are those 10 TV shows set in school. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Don't forget to submit your answers. Tiebreaker coming your way soon. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click submit answers. I'm going to start the countdown timer any moment here. I have answers for you all from this here picture round this evening. TV shows set in school. Image number 1 is sex education. Image number 2 is Dairy Girls. Number 3, that is the English teacher. Image number 4 is Abbott Elementary. Image number 5, that is Girl Meets World. Image number 6 is Gossip Girl. Nope, pardon me. That's Riverdale. The next one is Gossip Girl, number 7. Image number 8 is Friday Night Lights. Image number 9 is Freaks and Geeks. And image number 10, Never Have I Ever. Let's see how you did on the picture round here. The toughest one of this round, with 48% of you getting it right. We have a tie between the English teacher and Girl Meets World. The easiest one, with 73% of you getting it right, was Friday Night Lights. That brings us to our tiebreaker question. As always, the tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer. And your goal as you place your response to that tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number, meaning you can guess over, you can guess under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closest is going to break that tie. Here's your question. Give us your best guess. How many total combined episodes aired of Boy Meets World and its sequel series, Girl Meets World? A reminder, everybody, our next game is coming up 1 week from today. So I hope very much to see you on Wednesday April 30th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Also, remember the movie quiz. It's coming up real soon. Right now is an excellent time to, in another window or another tab, to open up play.themoviequiz.com, have it ready to go, get signed up in a little bit here, and play with Chris tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun, as always. I've got an answer for you all for this tiebreaker question. Combining the amount of episodes of Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, Boy Meets World ran for 158 episodes. Girl Meets World, 72. Your correct answer is 230 episodes. 230. I saw some of you were feeling like that picture round was familiar. There was some overlap. We had a few weeks ago, we did like Girls, I believe, something like that. I know Gossip Girl was in it. And we've seen some of the other ones in other rounds, but we have not done that particular round. Okay, that does bring us to the end of the quiz. All right, everybody, moment of truth. Let's head on over to the winner's circle and see what happened here tonight. Finishing up the game in a tie for 19th place with 30 points. Think Pony Club, Senior Soft Chews, and Can't Agree on a Name. Tied in 14th with 31, J&T, Goofballs, Gravy Scopic Surgery, Fancy Butthole Activate, and Chi-Chi's Forever. In 13th with 33 points, the Teutonic Titwillows. In 12th with 34, Team Cockroach, The Next Postulation. Tied in 10th with 35, the Rubber Yolks and Team Cockroach. Tied in 7th with 36, Why Not Zoidberg, Los Pierces, and Team 578. Tied in 6th place with 37 points, Team 578. In 4th place tonight, we have a tie with 38 points between the Mountaineer and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. And we finish up the game with a 3-way tie for the top spot, 40 out of a possible 40 points. We Drink and We Know Things 12. We Drink and We Know Things 17, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. If you ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will calculate the results of the tiebreaker and post them over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able. So keep an eye out, see what ended up happening here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizzio team for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. All right, let's do it. Have a great week.